will make sure say una form ourselves to a book and get come to the office. Yeah, we go know wetin and wetin for do. We go start on that.
They don't remove the charger.
No, I can't take one from the phone.
Hello. So, what we do is we go home. Tomorrow, now we do all administrative arrangements. Hello. Tomorrow, on another meeting, so little another conference. The only request for concern executive director and two people that will take concern for overall presentation, but our paper, position paper. So tomorrow the rest now meet here. Because tomorrow I am sure that say latest 2 o'clock in London. Because other people don't go apply. Yeah, it's about still I go the next day. Electoral. But tomorrow all administrative arrangements are tomorrow. Namabo has a meeting for me. Namabo has a meeting for. So tomorrow now they do all administrative arrangements. Yeah? So they pay tomorrow for day 1 and 2. When they pay you for day 1, they pay you for day 2. How does it so? Of course, whenever you come up right now, you launch it now. You hear say now this and now to the one wrong thing for you. There you go. They tell you goodbye. Yeah? Please. So tomorrow we have to tomorrow latest. In fact, me and the time I said tomorrow 8:30 me and there. Me. No, me. 8:30 there. So I challenge you and say by before 9 o'clock or 9 o'clock sharp, I'm not there. When I find me, I will pay.
How was that?
Una make sure say una sample participants here, please.
You just see the logo, the logo. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, until you finish it, we talk later. So what can you say towards this program, guys? People are not getting you clearly. This is the summit continue. The summit continue tomorrow. This is the atmosphere of the disabled people trying to advocate for their rights, trying to have their fundamental human rights. And we are still on the summit. At any moment for now, the summit will ended, and tomorrow we come for the other edition. This is a great summit trying to advocate for disabled women and girls that really need support. So we have the bar itself, director, okay, our director. So how are you, sir? How are you doing? So what can you update to guys over there? What is going on currently?
Presently, ladies are just refreshing themselves. Please to end the gathering summit as for today, which is Wednesday today. We hope to continue with it tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the final.
Thank you very much. This is one of the body have already talked to us related to the summit, and we have Mr. Buyaya, who is the organizer of this project. So, Mr. Buya, can you enlighten people over there?
Thank you, Henry. This is Conference for Development for Disabled Women and Children. We are commemorating International Day of Persons with Disability. The theme for this year is unite in action to rescue and achieve the sustainable development goals by persons with disabilities, the international team for persons with disability. But as an organization concerned for development for disabled women and children, we look at it, unite in action to rescue and achieve the sustainable development goals by women with disabilities. Our local team that we use this year, 2023, is great career, open doors to realize an inclusive society for all women with disabilities in Sierra Leone. Women with disabilities in Sierra Leone have been occupied for so long, and they were not even recognized. So as an organization, we are working and advocating to make sure that the issues of women with disabilities be addressed. And we are advocating to government to make sure that barriers that hinder the progress of women with disabilities or be a barrier to be removed. So advocacy, and that's what we are pushing. This is a 3-day summit, National Women with Disabilities Summit, that we are advocating and trying to learn some issues and make sure that our issues are addressed in this country.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Buya. This is a 3-day summit organized by Concern for the Development of Disabled Women and Children, and it is an International Day of Persons with Disability, and the theme is United in Action to Execute and Achieve Sustainable Development Goal by a Person with Disability. And the summit theme is Breaking Barriers, the need to break barriers and open doors to realize an inclusive society for all women in Sierra Leone, right? And the summit started 13 to the 15th December, and it will continue tomorrow too. There are many people, organizations that come as one, especially the Rainbow Initiative, Partner in Health, and also we have the Kia School. These are the people that come together to see that people with disability have their voice. You can see the atmosphere. You can see the atmosphere. How are you, sir? Fine. So, can you update guys of what is going on currently?
Well, today, for the first time in the history of the Republic of Sierra Leone, today is the first time we're having a national Women with Disability Summit chapter. And thank God that today we are able to have the minister, the deputy minister of social welfare, representative from the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs, and all the dignitaries here to ensure that this summit hold and progress to its level that we are all hoping to see. Actually, the summit is about women with disability and young girls or youngsters with disability. Young women and youngsters with disability are going through so many challenges. But as an organization concerned for the development of disabled women and children, we cannot handle all the thematic areas. So we decided to choose 5 key areas. We have something on free education. We also have something to do with medical or health. We also have something to do with sustainable development for women with disability. And we also look at employment as well and so forth. So these are areas that we look at. You can go through the program as well. You find out that there was a presentation on most of these topics or these thematic areas, how we're going to address these issues. And for this summit, after the summit, we have to sign a covenant
where you give to the government and also the ministry, the line ministries in charge, so that they will look at this, the government can address some of these issues so that women with disability will live a better life in the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Okay, according to the aim and objective is to promote and advocate the voice of disabilities. That is situation that they are facing throughout the atmosphere of Sierra Leone. So, what are the procedures put in place for them as a disability individuals?
Well, like I said, after the summit, tomorrow it's a 3-day summit. So, like the last day of the summit, there will be a communique that we are going to sign with. And we are in you have government stakeholders also signing their own commitments to it. It's all about we are looking out for solutions. So in this summit, it's about solutions, getting the solutions on how to reverse or address these issues so that women and young girls with disability will have a better life and will live very safe and they will live in a inclusive society where nobody or no barrier will stand achievement. So this is something we're looking at. So like I said, community will be there, and that is what we're going to take to government. And we're going to ensure that we don't just give it to government, the government will keep it, but we are going to also push very hard to ensure that government will take a look at it, as you heard from the minister, the deputy minister today. And in fact, tomorrow, concern on the development of disabled women and for the development of disabled women and children has been given the opportunity to make a statement tomorrow and the position paper presentation tomorrow at the Miata Conference Center or Conference Hall at U Building, wherein concerned on the development of disabled women and children will be reading this position paper. So it tells you that the government itself wants to take it and ensure that they address the things that we talked about in that position paper so that disabled women and young girls with disability can have a better life in the country. So I think it's a very good one.
Okay, that is sound great. Before you leave this podium, we love you to highlight some of the challenges disabled women and children are facing, because people out there think that the situation in Sierra Leone is different than other countries, not knowing that the situation is very hard in Sierra Leone, especially for those who are disabled afflicted. So what are the challenges they are going through?
But there are numerous of challenges when it comes to women and young girls. One of the big challenges they have is, yes, in the country we do have a free quality and inclusive education system currently, which the government did in their first term of office. And we've seen where we have the radical inclusion policy. We also have the educational policy being reviewed and so forth. And there are a lot of things that are there for persons with disability. But in Africa, that we have still challenges because for now, students with disability at university level are now crying or complaining that universities are now asking them to pay extra charges at the university. But again, why the problem is so big in that particular area is because first the Disability Act of 2011 says free education for all. Understand? And in Sierra Leone we are going through, persons with disability are going through the Sierra Leone granting aid. And the granting aid is not all free. Understand? So I think one of our advocates here, one of our lobbies here is to ensure that we eradicate that one. We move from that SSG to free education for persons with disability. That is one of the things we're looking at. And when coming to the health sector as well, we're having huge challenges. Persons with disability are having huge challenges, more especially women and persons with disability. Because they can do the necessary diagnosis when you get to the hospital, but all they will tell you is there are no drugs. The availability of drugs at the hospitals are a problem. Understand?
So it's a very big problem on that. And again, when it comes to accessibility, it comes to other things like barrier-free environment, free for inclusive environment for persons with disabilities as well. There are, when you take a look around, you see structural barriers all about accessibility. It's a key problem. So we are looking at ways and means to ensure that we see that these issues are redressed and so that persons with disability, more especially women and young girls with disability, have a better life. So that because all that makes somebody a full disabled person, or all that makes somebody a disabled is the barrier. So once the barrier are out, people will begin to live and inclusive. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. This is one of the staff working concerned for the development of disabled women and children. He has already enlightened us on the situation and effects against girls and women with disability. It's really challenging to see people with disability having challenges, right? And they are facing challenges in health, education, and so more. Thank you very much for joining this summit. Join me tomorrow live again on the summit edition. Thank you very much. Guys, thank you very much for joining. My name is Henry. Thank you for joining my live. Today I visited a summit organized by the Concern for Development of Disabled Women and Children with the aim of sharing the voice of disabled people that are living in the provinces area so that they will have a voice, they will have their fundamental human rights, and you can see right present in the atmosphere. I have already understand the situation they have been going through, which is really, really radical. And finally, I want to have a discussion or a brief question with one of the main speakers in the house. No, so guys, thank you for joining. So, hello, how are you doing? So, how do you see the atmosphere of this summit?
And we are very happy for this opportunity for us today, for our voice to be heard with regards to improving the Chief Minister.
Okay. Due to the conversation, due to this discussion, the much important discussion was inclusiveness. What do you identify through that discussion? Inclusiveness in workplace and so more. Inclusiveness. What do you want to throw as a contribution towards discussion?
Inclusivity is very key in the fight for inclusion in the country. And looking at the barriers that are man-made for person with disability in regards to achieving the universal goal, and looking at the MDG and the SDG, it's very high there. Everything that we are doing now, it has to be inclusive, because the slogan that leaving no one behind is very important in the development trend of this country. So for us, as easy was, we found it very, very key. It's very, very important for the inclusiveness of everybody as a whole in the country, and we in the disability world, because that's what we have been yearning for, and that's what we are still advocating for us to have an adequate inclusiveness in all aspects of development in the country.
Okay.
This type of workshop is a key workshop, and it takes the message out.
Okay, that is a nice one. What about our previous video highlighting us about people taking advantage against women and children with disability, especially the night husband taking advantage of them and leave them with plenty of children. What can you take? What can you say towards that?
It's very important that in this gathering, we invited the Sierra Leone police, we invited the social welfare ministry, we invited the Ministry of Gender also. They are the duty bearers. When you look at them, they are the ones that can take those people, make them accountable for those that are taking advantage of people with disability. In terms of using them as a natural bound, and at the end of the day, they leave them with many children and they don't part of them. So we as an organization is a key component in our advocacy to ensure that those people are brought to book and they suffer the penalty of what they have been doing.
Okay. Taking back on health issue, we have noticed that many of the disability women and children are having challenges on health. Can you highlight some of the disease that is affecting people with disabilities?
Yes, in the area of health also is another challenge. Disability to access the healthcare center is a big challenge for them because based on the knowledge base of some of these medical practitioners, they don't know how to accommodate person with disability. They somehow get some derogative words against them, saying that, oh, look at you, you cannot walk, you cannot do this. Why you got pregnant? So sometimes person with disability family very difficult to access the healthcare center, and for them, their environment also is not conducive. They are prone to many diseases. So because of that, they are always at the doors of the hospital. And again, the reception of these medical practitioners, most of them they are not orientated with regards to how they should treat person with disability whenever they want to access the healthcare center. So it's part of our advocacy and part of this, also part of this conference, the Disability Conference. We invited the Ministry of Health, for them to aware, for them to know the challenges person with disability face whenever they want to access healthcare center. So it is very appalling and appalling for us. Up to now, it's very appalling for person with disability to access the healthcare system.
Okay.
I find it very difficult for that.
Okay, thank you very much. Once more, can you tell viewers your name?
My name is Usman Fona. I'm the volunteer evaluation officer for concern for development of disabled women and children.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys, we are viewing out and we are reaching out, talking to people that is having challenges and also working with a team to pick up their mind. So I have one of the main speakman worker in the concern for development, women and children. I would love him to give us a brief explanation about this event. So, hello, how are you doing? Fine. So, what can you tell viewers out there? They have watched the program from start to finish, and we have already recognized and learned something that we need to include every disabilities in everything we do. So, what can you tell viewers outside?
I want to also thank the organizer for short brilliant ideas for them to meet all children and women inside and in the summit. Regarding the voice of children women to be heard. Because when you think about vulnerability, women with disability are more vulnerable. So something like this is more important, and we are calling on the government and so that organization to continue with help or assist or support women living with disabilities alone for the progress and also for an inclusive society.
Okay, that is a nice one. Talking about health issue, what are the health constraints of people with disability?
Well, the health constraint basically
Precious. Yeah, continue.
accessibility is a key thing. Accessing the judicial the hospital. We have people with disability accessing to the it's a very big challenge. The area of drugs accessibility is also there are some that we are so I thank you all God bless you disconnect this
So guys, the summit has ended. So guys, join us back live on the discussion on disabilities, people with disabilities. Thank you very much guys for joining. You can see this woman with disability with a wheelchair moving around. Guys, thank you for joining. My name is Henry. Join us back tomorrow and make sure you stay blessed.